お代は体で払ってもらうよ。
Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun is far from just another supernatural anime. It's a rich tapestry of hauntingly beautiful visuals, clever humor, gripping mysteries, and deeply emotional storytelling. Adapted from AidaIro's popular manga, this series offers an experience that feels magical, unsettling, and heartfelt all at once. Set within the walls of Kamome Academy, the story begins with urban legends, the kind that every student whispers about, but no one truly believes. Among them, the most famous is the seventh wonder, Hanako-san of the toilet. Legend says that if you knock 3 times on the door of the third stall in the girls' bathroom of the old school building, Hanako-san will appear and grant your wish, for a price. But when first-year student Nene Yashiro, desperate for her crush's attention, summons Hanako-san, she discovers a surprising twist. Hanako isn't a san at all, but a mischievous ghost boy with a warm smile and an aura of mystery. This unexpected encounter ties Nene's fate to Hanako's, plunging her into a hidden world of supernatural beings and eerie mysteries. What follows is a tale that masterfully intertwines comedic banter, thrilling danger, and poignant moments of emotional depth. At first glance, the premise may seem like a typical ghost story, but the series quickly sets itself apart, blending heartwarming character interactions with a shadowy, unpredictable atmosphere. Visually, the anime is a marvel. The art style is perhaps its most striking feature. Every frame feels like a vibrant manga panel brought to life, with bold outlines, vibrant color palettes, and intricate attention to detail. The animation team has brilliantly preserved AidaIro's iconic designs while adding motion that enhances the otherworldly charm of the series. Each scene feels like a work of art, especially when exploring the supernatural world, which is as surreal and beautiful as it is eerie and unsettling. At its heart, Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun is a story about people, both living and dead, and the emotional threads that connect them. Nene starts as a lovable, if somewhat naive, protagonist whose willingness to leap into the unknown makes her instantly relatable. Her partnership with Hanako, while initially humorous and chaotic, develops into a bond filled with trust, vulnerability, and unspoken affection. And then there's Hanako-kun himself, who steals the show. His playful demeanor and mischievous antics hide a much darker side, one rooted in a tragic past that is gradually revealed. His backstory is both heart-wrenching and thought-provoking, offering insights into themes of regret, redemption, and what it means to move forward despite the pain of the past.
泣いても無駄。
The anime's tone is another of its strengths. One moment, you'll find yourself laughing at Hanako's teasing or Nene's obsession with romance, and the next, you'll feel your heart sink as the story dives into darker themes. The series doesn't shy away from tragedy, especially when it comes to the backstories of the spirits that haunt the school. These aren't just ghosts, they're remnants of people with unfulfilled desires, regrets, and stories that linger long after their deaths. The supporting characters are just as memorable. From Kao Minamoto, the exorcist who reluctantly befriends Hanako despite his family's mission to banish spirits, to Mitsuba, a ghost with a heartbreaking arc, every character adds depth and richness to the narrative. Each of the school's 7 wonders brings its own lore and atmosphere, creating a layered world that feels alive. And while the plot is gripping, the voice acting elevates the experience even further. Megumi Ogata, the voice behind Hanako-kun, delivers a phenomenal performance, capturing both his mischievous energy and his moments of quiet vulnerability. Combined with a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, the series creates an emotional atmosphere that stays with you long after the final episode. That said, the anime does have its drawbacks. Covering only the first few volumes of the manga, it leaves many storylines unresolved, which can be frustrating for viewers who crave closure. Additionally, the pacing occasionally feels uneven, with some arcs flying by while others linger. But even with these minor shortcomings, the show succeeds in leaving a lasting impression. In conclusion, Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun is a delightful and emotional journey that transcends its supernatural premise. It's a story about life, death, and everything in between, told with humor, heartbreak, and an artistic flair that's impossible to ignore. For those who haven't watched it yet, you're in for a treat. And for those who have, it's easy to see why this series has earned its place as one of the most enchanting anime of recent years.